Clarissa, what are you bringing to Grandpa's Memorial Day cookout today? Mom says we have to bring something. Ugh, I know. Every year with this, she always asks, and I never have any idea what to bring. I thought about baked beans, but I don't want Grandpa crop dusting everyone with his old man farts. Well, if history is any guide. Do you think it's going to be as big as last year? I've got news for you, kid. It's going to be bigger. Much bigger. Why is that? How can it get any bigger than last year? Well, I guess this year it's going to be sort of a quasi-family reunion as well. A family reunion? You mean like with our extended family and stuff? Well, yeah, I mean that is what a family reunion is, after all. But we don't know any of these people. I mean, where's the reuniting? Well, I guess it's more like Grandpa reuniting. You mean before he dies? Whoa, hey, Judy, that's not cool. Well, what do you want me to say? It's true. The man is 80 years old. How many more times could he get everyone together like that? Well, I guess we'll know Mom and Dad, of course, and Grandma and Grandpa, the uncles and aunts, some cousins. Yes. Are you going to just name every type of family member, Clarissa? No. I'm sorry, geez. No, I'm sorry. I'm just stressed out today, and I have a pounding headache. About what to bring to the cookout? Just bring a dip. It's foolproof. No, it isn't that. It's Keith. Ah, Keith again. What are you two arguing about this time? Well, it started out with him accusing me of always accusing him of going out with his friends too much. Uh-huh. But where he goes with them is strip clubs and bars. Whoa, strip clubs? How do you know that? Did he tell you that? No, but I'm pretty sure I've figured it out. I've seen glitter in his hair. Oh, yikes. Well, maybe he's just working on an arts and crafts project for you. Oh, yes. I can't wait. Well, are you going to invite him to the reunion? What? Are you crazy? Yeah, I didn't think so. We got into it this morning. It was pretty bad. Well, just go to the grocery store and concentrate on picking out a dip. That will distract you. But what are you going to bring? I don't know. I'll think of something. Well, don't make it any of that vegan crap, as Grandpa calls it. You know, with the way he eats, there's no way he can live much longer. The man carries bacon around in a baggie for a snack. I mean, I've heard of people doing that for their dogs, not for themselves. I'll just be happy if he manages to stay away from religion and politics. Are you kidding? Grandpa, that's kind of his bread and butter, and plus, he'll probably want to show off for the extended relatives. You mean show off to Eddie? Oh, don't even say that. I don't even want to consider the ramifications of that. Well, you know how impassioned he's becoming lately, and it's the opposite kind of passion as Grandpa. Opposite side of the aisle, you mean? And Mom encourages it. Well, thankfully, Grandpa's property is so big, maybe we can just get lost somewhere. Yeah, maybe. So you're picking me up, right? Yep, I'll be there. We're meeting Mom and Dad. So what time does it start? 2. Clarissa, it's 1:45. Ugh! Clarissa, where are you? Where do you think I am, Judy? I'm hiding from that nightmare in the backyard. Where did you go? I turned around and you were gone. Well, in circumstances of mass cringe, I can skedaddle pretty quick. I'm inside now, watching from the window. What do you see? I see Grandpa and Eddie, getting into a very impassioned debate. Well, I had to skip out when Mom started to encourage it. I don't know why she has to do that. I do. She was raised by Grandpa, so therefore she's just as stubborn and obsessed with that crap as he is. Except she rebelled from Grandpa's beliefs. And then latched on to our brothers. Yeah, you're kind of right. Oh man, I think Grandpa just pounded his fist on the table. Oh geez. Religion and politics, Grandpa. Religion and politics. It's a non-starter. Wait, are they talking about religion too? Not yet. I'll let you know when they do. You know how Eddie's been really getting into meditation lately? Oh Lord, and don't worry, I'll probably be able to hear it. Hey, where's Dad? I haven't seen him anywhere. I saw him going down to the basement with Uncle Marky earlier. They had a 6-pack each. Wait a minute, does Grandpa still have the pool table down there? Of course he still has the pool table. Why do you think Dad and Uncle Marky always spend the whole picnic down there? I can't blame them, but maybe we should go get him. Maybe someone should intervene. No, let them talk, or whatever it is they're doing. As long as they don't end up rolling around in the grass wrestling, I'm fine with Eddie learning how to defend his position against such a hostile opponent. Plus, it'll be good prep for his debate club. But I don't want Grandpa breaking a hip, or having a heart attack, more likely. Speaking of heart attacks, guess who texted me? His cardiologist? What? No, Keith. Oh, great. What did he want? Well, he wanted to make up. Make up for going to a strip club last night? Well, it turns out he wasn't at a strip club. He was just at his brother's making art with his nieces. Oh, really? And how did it get in his hair? Oh, well, he's always scratching his head, you know. All right, well, whatever you have to believe to get through the cookout. Oh, come on, don't say that. I just don't want you to be disappointed when you find out the glitter came off of a girl named Cinnamon, okay? Are you hiding in the woods back there? Maybe. Well, stay there then. Hey, Dad, what are you doing?
Oh, hey Clarissa, what's up? I'm just down in your grandpa's man cave playing pool with your Uncle Marky. Or should I say, hustling your Uncle Marky.
Hustling? What does that mean?
It means we're betting on the games.
Oh, no.
But for the first couple, I was making it out to be like I was still hurt from my shoulder surgery. Isn't that great?
So you two are drinking, gambling, and you're cheating him?
Well, yeah, basically. But you know Marky, dumb as a box of rocks, he'll never catch on.
Yeah, and also a very angry dude when he doesn't get his way. Remember the story about when Mom and him were kids and she got that Easy Bake Oven for Christmas and he decided he wanted it? So he smashed it up with the baseball bat that he'd gotten instead?
No, I don't remember that. Sounds made up.
Grandma confirmed it.
He gets it from his dad, that temper of his.
Speaking of that, I need you to put a pause on your game there for a minute.
What do you mean? Why?
Well, Eddie and Grandpa were talking and current events came up.
Current events? Oh no.
Yeah.
Where are they? Is your mother with them?
Yeah, they're sitting out there by the fire now. And Mom is with them, all right, sitting on Eddie's side, of course.
So then, okay, so?
So, I mean, things are getting pretty heated.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
I don't know. Intervene, be the adult?
Well, Clarissa, I can't just leave this game. First of all, I'm winning. I'm in the zone.
The zone?
Yeah, and I can't just come up there and intrude, an outsider in the conversation. They'll never accept that.
But what if Grandpa goes after him or something?
What do you mean? How is he going to go after him?
Well, you know, if he loses it, he's been acting a little bit off lately.
What do you mean?
You haven't noticed?
No, I try to avoid your grandfather if I can.
Well, I don't know if it's dementia or what, but he just seems a lot more emotional than he used to be. More reactive, you know?
Like I just said.
I know. You try to avoid him if you can.
Your grandfather has always been like that. He's a big grump and a crank, both at the same time.
Well, he did go through a lot with Vietnam and all.
That's no excuse to be a dick.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Just let the two of them work it out. Don't interfere, okay? Let your brother fight his own battles.
Yeah, but Mom just sits there and instigates it. There's no chance of it even being civil.
Your mom is a firebrand. You just have to try to not engage.
Well, I don't see how she thinks communicating like this solves anything. And especially at a family reunion.
Because she likes the attention, of course. She always has. Whether it's good attention or bad attention, it doesn't matter to her.
Well, our entire extended family is going to think ours is totally insane, if they didn't already.
I really do think this is going to be the last one of these things.
Last cookout? Really? Why?
I don't know. I just kind of get that feeling that after today, this is it.
Well, I don't know about that.
If it's the last one, I'll tell you one thing.
And what's that?
He's going down swinging.
Clarissa, oh my god, you aren't going to believe this! Oh no, what now? I'm inside. Have they killed each other yet? No, it's Keith! You won't believe what his friend Bradley just posted on Instagram. I probably will, but go ahead and tell me. He posted a picture of them at the zoo mooning the monkeys. Oh my god, that's disgusting. I know, right? He told me he couldn't come with me today because he had to work. Oh, that's what's going on? Yes, of course, he lied to me, Clarissa. Well, no offense, Judy, but can you blame him? What do you mean? I mean, would you want to go to your date's family reunion, much less our family? Yeah, but he lied, Clarissa, that's the point. It's not that he publicly exposed himself to a captive audience of primates? No! Oh, well, okay then, excuse me for having such a crazy idea. Why does he lie to me all the time, Clarissa? I mean, why can't he just be straight up with me, you know? Like, he needs his guy time with his friends. I get that. I need time with my friends too, but all the time? Judy, what's going on with Grandpa and Eddie? Can you see them? Now they're talking just kind of quietly. Talking quietly? Yeah, like real close, with their faces almost touching. Ew, that's weird. So, like, intensely? They seem to be in very deep conversation. Well, at least they aren't killing each other. What's Mom doing? Just sitting there with her arms crossed, enjoying the chaos. She's ridiculous. She totally eggs this stuff on, and I'm tired of it. You're telling me if Grandpa ends up dead because of this, she should be charged with murder? And it seems like nobody here, in this whole family, us included, by the way, has the guts to step in. What about Dad? Where is he at? I mean, I know he's usually useless in a situation like this, but maybe he could do something. You don't even want to know what he's up to. What do you mean? Yes, I do. He's downstairs in the basement playing pool with Uncle Marky. Yeah, so what? Oh, well, he's hustling him. Hustling him? What does that mean? It means they put money on the game and Dad's faking him out. It's stupid and not worth explaining, believe me. So he's screwing over Uncle Marky then? Basically, yes. He does know Uncle Marky has some, issues, right? That's why he moved back here? Wait, I always knew he had issues, but I didn't know he moved back in with Grandma and Grandpa. Oh yes, about 6 months ago. He was let go from his job at the car wash after some big freakout. A big freakout? What happened? Well, I guess his girlfriend broke up with him and he had sort of a meltdown at work. A crying fit. A crying fit? Oh, jeez. But wait, they let him go for that? No, they let him go for destroying a tax attorney's Mercedes for supposedly insulting his shoes. Oh, great. And now he's drinking. And they're drinking down there too? Dad says Uncle Marky hasn't caught on yet that he's been hustled. That doesn't surprise me, but when he does, well, maybe we should both be hiding in the woods. Mom, did I just see you go inside? Are you in the bathroom? Well, yes, honey. What are you, spying on me from the window? What's going on down there? What are you three talking about? Oh, nothing, just the news. And is that why there's all of this intermittent screaming? They're very impassioned about their positions, Clarissa. Well, it's making everyone here super uncomfortable. Everyone? Everyone like who? I don't know, Mom. All of us. The whole freaking extended family. Don't you know that most people don't want to talk about this stuff at family get-togethers? Well, our family is different. Haven't you realized that? No, you, Eddie, and Grandpa are different. Everyone else just wants to have a good time. Or at least just get through it. Well, maybe you should read up a little bit on current events. Then maybe someday you could actually join the conversation. I don't want to join the conversation. I want to eat a friggin' hot dog. You know, I really wish that your sister and you were more like us sometimes. More like you and Eddie? How is that? Bossy, opinionative, loud? Like I keep saying, Clarissa, passionate. Well, count me out of that kind of passion. This isn't the place. If you two want to talk about this stuff, hang out yourself. Or at least go inside. Whatever we have to say, anyone here can hear. Well, I'm pretty sure Dad can even hear you guys from the basement. Dad's down there with Uncle Marky again, playing pool. Yeah, and drinking beers and hustling, apparently. Wait a minute, he's hustling him? So he claims. And they're drinking, too. Yeah, I guess. But, Clarissa, Marky isn't supposed to be drinking, and if he gets too angry about losing, he's liable to do something rash. Rash like what? I don't know, dear. It could be anything. I told you what happened at the car wash, right? The lawyer with the Mercedes? Yeah, you told me he smashed the car up. Yeah, well, I didn't tell you that he smashed the lawyer up a little bit, too. What do you mean? Well, nothing too serious. He just kind of, shoved him up against a vending machine. Whoa. Yeah, his manager intervened before anything else could happen, and the guy refused to press charges. They gave him a year of free washes or something. Well, Dad better be careful then. Better be careful? He better cease and desist this hustling right now. And what about you? Are you going to cease and desist this egging on of Grandpa and Eddie? I am not egging on. I'm simply encouraging a spirited debate. Did I just hear Grandpa call Eddie an SOB? Oh, well, you should have heard what Eddie called him first. Mom, someone is going to die at this family reunion, either Eddie or Grandpa or Dad or Uncle Marky. Well, not Uncle Marky. Your father wouldn't stand a chance against him. Then maybe you better intervene down there. I mean, if he won't come up and save you guys, maybe you can save him. Well, if he wouldn't come up and save me, why should I go down and save him? Oh my God, my family is so dysfunctional. Well, I'm, done in here now, if you don't mind. Yeah, I don't. Clarissa, oh my God, you won't believe what Keith is doing now. Oh God, now what? He just said that he's going to go to play drunk laser tag with his friends tonight and then crash his stupid friend Jonah's house. You know what, Judy? Why don't you just let him? Just let him? What do you mean? Why would I ever do that? Because you clearly haven't been paying attention, Judy, so let me fill you in. He's not worth it. What do you mean he's not worth it? Keith is my dream man. Judy, Keith is a loser. What? He is not. He has many prospects. Prospects? Like what? His backyard marijuana farm? You should see it. It's really quite something, and it's not as easy to grow as you would think either. So is his grow operation a legal one, or? Well, it will be. He just has to get certified first. It should happen any day now. Okay, sure, Clarissa. What? I think you're blinded by, I don't know, the attention you get from any sort of relationship. Excuse me? I don't need attention in relationships. But the thing is, he's not offering you any, and I think he's being pretty clear about that too. No way, he holds things in is all, and he's stressed out from work. Stressed from his work? Okay, fine. You may have a point about him not really showing me the attention that I need. That's right, you're a very needy person, Judy. Oh, well thanks a lot. Well, sorry, but you're my sister, and I know you pretty well by now. So what should I do then? Do you even actually like this Keith guy? What do you mean? Of course I like him. He's a great guy. And why is he great? I mean, in relation to you. In relation to me? Yeah, like, how do you make each other better? Oh, well, then... Uh-huh. I guess we aren't exactly a match made in heaven then, are we? I think it's better you accept that now rather than later. And maybe just break the pattern of me not accepting it at all? Yeah, that might be a good idea too. Well, I guess it's probably for the best if I just don't respond then, huh? Hey, do you hear that? Yeah, it sounds like, I don't know, like a subwoofer almost? Do you feel like it's coming from below us? Like it's emanating up? I'm going to open the basement door. All right, well, be careful. It almost sounds like a growling. Clarissa? Yeah, what is it? Uncle Marky looks very angry. Oh no, where's Dad? Dad is cowering in the corner with his hands over his face, whimpering. Whimpering? He's actually whimpering? Yeah. Oh my God. What the hell was that cracking sound? Marky just broke a pool cue over his knee. Now he's wielding them like a set of nunchucks. Well, you have to stop him. I'm not moving. It can't see me if I don't move. Oh my God. What? Grandpa and Eddie. Grandpa's on top of him on the ground. Oh no. They're rolling towards the fire. What about Mom? What is she doing? She's running into the woods. You have to go break it up, Clarissa. But what about you? You're stuck down there with Marky. Just, you go take care of Grandpa and Eddie. I'm just going to turn around and run. What do you mean turn around and run? What about Dad? Hey, he hustled his way into this. He can hustle his way out. Honey? Oh, honey, where are you? Gee, I don't know, Mom. Where are you? I'm in the bathroom again. Jeez, I don't know what that was. Maybe that dip that your sister brought. Oh, really? The bathroom, huh? Yeah, that's right. So would this be your own private bathroom in the woods that I saw you run into? I did not run into any woods. You must be seeing things. Oh, that's right. I hallucinated you freaking out and galloping into the woods like a frightened deer. Yes, you did. Well, way to go, Mom. You really did it this time. I didn't do anything. You got Grandpa and Eddie so riled up that Grandpa attacked him. Hey, not to point fingers, but it was Eddie. It got a little bit out of line. Not to point fingers, but you just pointed a finger. On the other hand, your grandfather did call him an SOB. Why do you feel the need to see this, Mom, every year? See what? What are you talking about? See people fight. I swear, if it's not Grandpa and Eddie, it's Aunt Sheila and Cousin Maddie, or Uncle Billy and Uncle Max, or us when we were kids. Us? Who is us? What us? Judy and I, of course. Don't you remember trying to pit us against each other? Always trying to put a wedge between us? Well, I did nothing of the sort. That's totally nonsense, and you know it. Yeah, sure. Are they still fighting? What's going on? Did they roll into the fire? Did Dad break a hip? No, thankfully I was able to go out there and spray them with the hose before there were any serious injuries. But what about your father and Marky? Well, Marky kinda took care of that. What do you mean? I mean, Dad kind of got his ass kicked. Oh, well, it serves him right, I guess. So, Mom, I heard that this is the last year Grandpa's going to be doing this cookout. Who gave you that idea? Dad. Well, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But come on, Mom, after today's debacle? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see then. Honestly, I'm not so sure this family is worth reuniting. Oh, don't say that. That's a terrible thing to say. Well, it's true, and that's okay. Not every family is meant to be close. We're very close. What are you talking about? Mom, you're in the woods. Hey, Clarissa, have you talked to Dad today? No, have you? Yeah, I guess he'll be getting out of the hospital probably tonight. So he's all right? No broken bones? Just a couple of fingers and a concussion and a rib fracture. How much did he end up hustling Uncle Marky for again? $15. Lovely. He can take Mom to McDonald's on the way home. What about Grandpa and Eddie? Are they okay? Well, Grandpa's totally fine. It's Eddie that's the messed up one. So you're saying that Grandpa beat Eddie up? Yeah, I guess that's the only way to say it then. Awesome! That gives us instant ammunition on him for life. I didn't think of it that way. So what about you? What about me? Well, did you beat anybody up? Any guys named Keith? Oh yeah. I texted him this morning and told him it was over. That's awesome, sis. I'm so proud of you. What did he say? Well, this was pretty surprising to me, but he begged me not to. He begged you? Yep, almost convincingly too. But I thought he was the one who never wanted to see you. Well, I guess I finally met a guy that was more insecure than me. So, if we have another cookout, are you going to come? Are you kidding? After this crap show? I wouldn't miss it for the world. Sadly, Grandpa passed away 6 months later due to causes unrelated to that day's events. Mom and Eddie continued to wreak havoc at family events, including the following year's Memorial Day cookout, where they found a new enemy in cousin Chris, back in town after a long stay in Texas. Keith tried several times to get Judy to come back to him, but she showed zero interest and moved on. Even though Judy enjoyed the drama of the following year's cookouts, Clarissa opted out and instead went to the movies by herself. She had a much better time.